All right. In focus tonight, fuel economy. A new lawsuit in California says Hyundai's Elantra vehicle doesn't get the 40 miles per hour per gallon, that the automaker advertises. One owner, Louis Bird, says he's kept a mileage log showing barely 29 miles per gallon. Now, Consumer Watchdog is joining Bird in the suit. The president of that group joins me now. Jamie Court, thanks for being with us today. Appreciate your time. So why have you joined in the suit?
Well, look, it's not that the Elantra isn't capable of getting 40 miles per gallon, but in EPA tests, that's the highway claim, and what Hyundai did here was advertise against the Federal Trade Commission rules that this was the 40 mile per gallon Elantra. So it's really the advertising claims we're taking issue with. People like Lewis walked onto this lot believing they were going to get a car that was going to get 40 miles per gallon because that's exactly what Hyundai wanted them to believe, knowing that most people would never get anywhere near that. And what we're taking issue with is not the mileage, but the advertising.
All right, so you're saying that basically, yeah, you can get 40, but only on the highway, and it's misleading when you look at their ads. Now, I want to read a statement from Hyundai. Here's what they said. Hyundai Motor America believes this case has no merit, as our advertising is accurate and in full compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Jamie, you say?
Well, look, you know, you should look at the Federal Trade Commission rules because they're really clear. If you are going to advertise an EPA claim, and by the way, these claims have gotten wildly under the Obama years exaggerated because the administration really has an interest in getting the EPA miles up. But if you're going to advertise, and it's perfectly okay to do it, you have to have all the disclaimers. Mileage may vary. This city, this rate highway, and that's not what Hyundai did. Hyundai called this the 40 mile per gallon Elantra. People bought something, and then when they went to fill up at the pump, they were
totally
getting 20, 25 miles per gallon. And that is the issue.
Okay,
the issue is how much they paid because they didn't get what they paid for. Yeah.
Let's say for a second you're right. Okay, let's say that it's not the 40 mile per gallon Elantra, particularly in the city. So how do these companies get away with it? Because Hyundai's not the first one. We also had a similar issue with Honda.
Well, I think they've realized. Well, first of all, I think they've got some bad lawyers because there is a way to advertise this correctly, and I think the marketing people got a little carried away with themselves. The reason the rule's in effect is basically the public needs to know, particularly when gas is around $4 a gallon in California, that when you fill up, you're going to go so far. Louis Bird literally tracks every gallon.
Right.
He's in the 20s. Many people are in the 20s. What the companies wanted to do was sell a lot of cars, and they really thought they had leeway because there is actually a defense.
My question is, how do these companies get away with it? Isn't the government monitoring this? Don't they know what the mileage is?
Well, obviously, the government's not doing a very good job. And in fact, the EPA tests are done not on real road conditions. They're done, on robots, and they're done in ways that totally can exaggerate the mileage upward to make them sound better. And I think the government tests have gotten a lot worse over the last 3.5 years because everybody wants to say cars are getting better miles per gallon under the Obama
Jamie,
years.
one more question I want to squeeze in here with you because I've enjoyed your interview. The Honda settlement, for example, attorneys got almost $9 million. Civic owners got $200 in a coupon. I think the consumers are getting screwed here too, and we'll probably have more of these suits where consumers really don't get what they should get in these settlements. What do you say?
Well, we didn't settle that case, so I can't speak to that. But what we're trying to do here is stop the advertising. We want to make sure that it's not advertised as the 40 mile per gallon Elantra. We want to make sure car companies get the message. They can't deceive people in their advertisements. And we also want to put more money in people's pockets. So we're not going to sell this case short, I can tell you that.
Right.
But most importantly, we're going to try to stop the exaggeration in the industry.
All right, Jamie Court, thanks for coming on tonight. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. My pleasure.
All right.